answering questions about mother-daughter attachment. And today I'm answering a question from Julie, who's working with a mother-daughter couple who are arguing a lot about the wedding. The daughter is getting married. And the daughter's feeling that the mother is controlling her in terms of the wedding preparations. And the daughter's also feeling that the mother might be jealous. And that is what Julie asks me. She is wondering, is that possible? Is it possible for a mother to be jealous of her daughter when she's getting married? So thank you, Julie, for emailing me this question. And the answer is actually yes. Jealousy, maternal jealousy, is far more common than we realise, and it is often very misinterpreted. It can be hard to detect, and it can be also misinterpreted. So firstly, I want to say that when the daughter gets married is one of the flashpoints in the mother-daughter relationship. So there are significant different stages in the mother-daughter relationship throughout the lifespan, and the daughter getting married is one of those stages. And it is a moment where the cracks in the relationship that perhaps have been ignored, or the communication problems that have sort of been bumbling along under the surface, now come roaring to the front and are demanding to be acknowledged and addressed and healed. So when a daughter's getting married, the mother will be reflecting on what it was like for her when she got married, and the experiences she has around being married and relationships and her wedding. So some of those feelings will be good, and some of those will be hurtful and disappointing, and she will be reflecting on that. She'll be reflecting on them, and they'll be coming to the fore as she, watches her daughter prepare for her wedding day. And jealousy can simmer under the surface and come through as either criticism or controlling behaviour, or even silencing, withdrawal. There's a number of ways it gets communicated, but when in fact it's actually the mother can be jealous of the daughter's youth, her opportunities, the love that she's experiencing from her fiancé. And the misinterpretation that can happen then is that I don't think it's at all helpful for them to blame the mum for feeling jealous. Her feelings need to be understood, because jealousy is about seeing that, say in this case, the daughter has something that she never had herself. So feeling loved, for example, if the mother is feeling jealous of the love that the daughter is experiencing from her fiancé, then there is something significantly missing for the mother. She never got enough love. So that is when I work with a mother-daughter couple, that's where I go, to understand that, to unpack that. And so that the daughter has a greater understanding of her mum, the mum has a greater understanding, and that what wasn't experienced by the mum that she desperately needed, support, love, encouragement, being seen as a person in her own right, these are fundamental human needs that often get missed from women, especially if we're talking generationally in terms of our mother's generation, and definitely our grandmother's generation. So understanding that stops it being played out in the relationship and makes it puts a much bigger social context around what's going on for the mother and the daughter individually, but also within their relationship. I also want to say that today there is far too much pressure on women on their wedding day. The idea that this is the one day in her life that she will be celebrated and seen is actually crazy. We have lost, especially in our Western culture, we have lost far too many moments where women need to be celebrated and rites of passage that need to be celebrated, rather than it all being placed on the day that we get married. We really need to rethink this. So if I was working with a mother-daughter couple and the daughters getting married, that was one of the conversations I'd be having with them about what they're really expecting. And I think in terms of how that plays out with the mother and daughter, it's about fighting to be seen. Who gets to be seen on that day? Which of course it has to be the daughter. But if not being seen is a problem within that, or a generational theme within that family, then it will play out around the time when the daughter gets married. So thank you for emailing me this question, and thank you for listening. If you want to find out more about mother-daughter attachment and mother-daughter attachment training, visit motherdaughtercoach.com. And if you want to watch more videos, read my blogs and articles, or sign up to my free e-newsletter, visit rosjke.com.